Heißen Sie nun mit einem kräftigen Applaus unsere Gäste aus England, das Schiedsrichterinnengespann und die deutsche Nationalmannschaft herzlich willkommen. Please welcome the teams. Es folgen die Nationalhymnen. Bitte erheben Sie sich von Ihren Plätzen. Zuerst die Nationalhymne von England. Please rise for the national anthem of England. Nun die deutsche Nationalhymne. Please remain standing for the national anthem of Germany.
Hello and a warm welcome to live coverage of this Under-19 International Women's Friendly between Germany and England at the DFB campus in Frankfurt. So after missing out on qualification for the Euros, Michael Urbanski's Under-19s have a double-header against old rivals, starting today with England before facing France on Tuesday, both in friendlies, as their opponents will be warming up for the big tournament in Poland. Well, Germany have named a 24-player squad for this doubleheader, and we're just about ready to get going here in Frankfurt, as the head coach was desperately disappointed to miss out on the women's Under-19 Euros, but looking forward to these two tests against qualifiers England and France, who are deep into their preparations for Poland. Well, the last match for Germany was a 2-1 loss to Poland, which meant they didn't qualify for the finals. That despite taking the lead through Bourboy. They missed chances to make it 2-0, but Poland turned it around. And Gonzalez, though, hit the post with a late free kick, which would have made it 2-2 and made things very interesting indeed. It wasn't to be, though, as Germany did not qualify. Well, in 26 matches in charge for Urbanski's, won 16, drawn 5 and lost 5, and this will be A big test today against Lauren Smith's England under-19s. She says the sky is the limit for her team, one of the favourites to win the European Championships in summer. They are in Group B with Portugal, Spain and the Netherlands, and they face their first match on the 15th of June against the Netherlands as they cruised through qualifying, winning 5 and losing 1 match with 24 goals scored and only 3 conceded. And they won their last match by 10 goals to 0 against the Ukraine as Brown hit a hat-trick. Adam Ilui even hit 4, while Gale, Baker and Reed got the rest. Well, England reached the semi-finals in 23-24. They won it in 2009. They've been runners-up 3 times. And in those semi-finals last time out, they were defeated by the winners Spain. So this is an excellent test for Michal Urbanski's side here at the DFB campus in Frankfurt. Lovely conditions here. And looking forward to a fine international friendly here between 2 old rivals. Well, away we go then, and you can see that it's Germany in their home kit who get us underway, kicking from right to left, the long ball forward there, and an early touch for the England captain and goalkeeper Katie Cox. As it's a strong squad named by Michal Urbanski. As a ball passed back here by Mai Schneider to Mela Hochkamp. Val Rabenstein out towards the left-hand side here for Nadine Bitzer. As it looks as though the home side here looking to keep the ball on the grass. Not too many long passes forward at the moment. As it's free entry to this match today on this Friday afternoon. So a decent turnout here at the DFB campus. As the attack building down the right there for Gonzalez. And the ball just knocked out of play. Well, Marino Gonzalez on that right-hand side will take the throw. Just held up there by Roquette. And they've managed to keep it in. Gonzalez with the deep cross in, and that's a good take there from Katie Cox. Germany with the better start here. Although they'll be very wary of the English side as Marie Ward looks to get down the left-hand side. She's gifted possession away, though, to Germany. And there's a low ball towards the left-hand side here. Just kept in by Bitzer. Getting to the byline. And that will be knocked out for the first corner of the afternoon. Here goes the way of Germany. And 2.5 minutes in. And it looks as though it's Delise Boboy who's gone across to take this one. And here comes. It's a decent take as well. Chaos in there. But in the end, the ball held by Cox. And there's a player down here for England as well in that little scramble. Vivienne Leah. Just down. Well, physio's across here from the English side. And looks as though it could be a head injury. They'll have to go through the protocols, of course, before we can resume. just a stoppage in play while Leah is down here with 4 minutes on the clock. As you can see, the towering presence there of Princess Ademiluyi in the centre circle, just striding forward. Well, this is worrying perhaps for Vivian Leah. Still no sign really of her getting on with the game, as she is now back on her feet in the goal mouth. Looks as though we're okay. That's a great relief. On we go then with the restart. And Germany will be hoping to continue their fine start to the match. As here they come down the left again. Just picked up though by the defender there, Baker, getting back. And that's well knocked out of play there by Bitzer. Well, will be the throw for England. It's a bit of a risky one there towards Harbert. And she does well to get it back to Wellesley Smith. As there we see, just bursting forward, the number 9 Boboy, almost managing to get in there on that loose ball. Cox can claim though, the Chelsea keeper. Oh, Cox again getting the ball here to feet this time. As you can see, the England under-19 women's team also comfortable with the ball at their feet at the back, stroking it around. Well, that's a longer ball up the park. And it does get Ademiluyi involved for the first time in possession, just having to drop deep to hold up the play. Turns out to be a throw here on the right-hand side for Nelly Lass. Throw there towards Brown. Yes, now it's England's turn to have a little bit of the possession. As that's well done at the back by Horkamp there. Deflected ball out though. And England coming on the attack again, but it's more good defending. As you can hear, shouts from both setups from the sidelines at the DFB campus here. Wellesley Smith forward for Harbert. Leah there, just showing that she has recovered from that earlier knock. And Wellesley Smith. Now the turn from Baker, and she couldn't find Lass on the overlap there. Being tracked anyway by Melina Kruger. As Germany with the Long throw down the line. Last knocking it out for the next throw in. And the next attack building here. Will it just drop there for Schneider? Not quite. She did read it well. But the England defence just quicker to the ball in the end. As they try and come on the transition in the end, though. It is Farvik who gets there first, the German goalkeeper. More patient in possession. No real pressing here from the England under-19 team, as finally we see Adam Elui going in towards her, just forcing the long clearance upfield. As Rukert just trying to slide the ball through there towards Boboy. And she continues a run to try and press the keeper, Cox. As Brown out towards the left-hand side for Leah. And the German defence out on that far side doing very well up against her. We've played just over 10 minutes. And it remains goalless here, but a good start to the match. Nice and open between these two old rivals in this women's under-19 international friendly. Well claimed there by Farvik. Long ball up the field from the goalkeeper. Again, in no hurry to get on with the restart as Val Rabenstein hammers the ball clear up towards the halfway line. It'll come straight back at Germany. Clever little ball inside here towards Adam Elui. And Lars just thought about pulling the trigger there from outside the box. In the end, held the possession, tried to find Baker, but she's just knocked off the ball by Nadine Bitzer. Now Rukert. And that's a decent ball out towards the right-hand side from Hokamp. And then the free kick just on the halfway line. Delise Boboy going down. By Leverkusen forward. Long ball down the left there towards Melina Kruger, just a little bit off target. Out for the throw into England. As England looking to take risks here at the back. And Germany winning the ball back here from Boboy. Deflected effort. And it almost fell there for Rukert in the penalty area. In the end, it's bundled out of play for the second corner of the game. Both of them to Germany. Over 13 minutes played. Well, let's hope that there's no head injuries as in the first instance when Leah staying down for 2 or 3 minutes. And as it comes in, challenge goes up, Boboy couldn't get there. As it looks as though the ball had just gone out of play there. Kruger was looking to just dribble along the line. It had already gone. And Katie Cox can take the goal kick here. Good pressure though from Germany. There's Cox out towards the right now for Laz. Good pace being shown. Tracked all the way though by Ruckert, who's just gone to ground. And as the ball is returned towards Laz, it's too far away from her. And easy defending for Emily Wahl-Rabenstein. Farwick with a bouncing ball downfield. England having to deal with that. Hubbard's getting it back to a keeper. And quarter of an hour gone here. And an enjoyable spectacle between these old rivals. We have a heavy challenge coming in there. And it was a fair one, said the referee, as Lola Brown went down. Germany really getting in there, despite this being a friendly. When these two countries meet, it never is that way. Always competitive. As here's Wellesley Smith. Laz again doing well on the right hand side, but giving the ball away this time to Zimmermann. Well, Germany doing very well to nullify the threat of England at the moment. Keeping their possession to a minimum. As we see their boy winning the free kick on the halfway line. Looks as though Wellesley Smith just going to get a talking to from the referee. Just a warning. No need for any more than that. Disagreement here with where the free kick should be taken. And Adam Alui also being spoken to there. As Wahl-Rabenstein gets on with it. And we could see the effort come in here. It's been blocked by the England defence. It was Baum who got forward that time. As we see the long pass forward, and a lot of action there for the goalkeeper Farwick, and she's done very, very well. All in. I believe it was Brown who was in there, or Leah. Trying to get on that long pass forward. And really agile that from Thea Farwick. Coming to the edge of the box to collect and making it hers. Now Harbert for England. Well, that was just the first sign of danger really from England. Excellent goalkeeping. Just to snuff it out, and Germany there winning the turnover here in the centre of the park. Poor boy. That one as well. Towards Kruger. Just drifting in field. And picking out a smart pass towards the edge of the penalty area as well. Just couldn't quite take it on board in the end. There's Gonzalez there, trying to turn around Adam Alui. I think the number 9 for England just starting to get a little bit frustrated with the lack of ball that she's getting. That's a fine turn there from Bitzer. And perhaps the next strike here to come in, and once again it's blocked. It was Ruckert who got forward. As the header just comes off the line, and then the next attempt coming in and tipped over there from Cox. It was Mai Schneider who was in there just trying to loop the header in under the bar. And a fine stop from Katie Cox, out for the third corner of the game, all of them for Germany. Well, Germany, you'd have to say, do deserve the lead at the moment on the balance of play. With just over 20 minutes gone. And then comes the next corner, it's not been collected, and it's gone over the line. It's an embarrassing own goal by the looks of it from Katie Cox, as the Germans can celebrate. Well, the corner coming in, it was fired. It was a difficult one. It was juggled initially, and then Katie Cox just putting it over the line. Let's have another look here. She is under a little bit of pressure from Boboy. As it comes in, Ruckert is there, and that puts her off. And it might just be helped over the line in the end by Ruckert, but really that goes down for me as an own goal. Well, it looks as though in the end it may have been awarded to Kruger, just to save the embarrassment perhaps of the English goalkeeper. As we see Germany straight back on the attack, and this is Kruger. And the next shot blocked by the England defence. Oh, Germany really good value for their 1-0 lead at the moment. Coming up towards the midway point in the first half. Oh, can they unsettle Katie Cox again in goal? Really packing the 6-yard area, as you can see. In it comes, it's flicked on at the near post and away by Brown. England finally able to clear their lines properly. Nadine Bitzer here might just help it forward once more. In fact, going back to Favik. A long ball forward from the keeper. Boboy looking to put the pressure on here. That's just turning away from her, but the Germans really trying to hunt in packs at the moment to force errors from the England defence. Well, even if the own goal wasn't awarded against Katie Cox, she will not want to see that again. Fumbling the ball as the Germans might be away again. Zimmermann, and it's a fine strike right into the corner. Well, no doubt about that one. Real whip on it for 2-0 to Germany. Well, England may well be one of the favourites for the European Championships in Poland, but on this evidence, Germany would surely belong at the tournament with them, unfortunately not qualifying. This a wicked effort coming in from Zimmermann, given too much space. And it's a wonderful strike right into the corner. Katie Cox just grasping thin air there. Well, 25 minutes gone. And 2-0 to the hosts here. And it's all going swimmingly at the moment for Michael Urbanski's side, but that will just add to his frustration that his team have not qualified for the finals. They will have given it a very good go indeed. Val Rabenstein. It's a lovely ball forward into the left-hand channel. It's just been kept in by Melina Kruger. Nicked off her toes, though, by Lass, but the winger getting back there to get the ball out of play. And Germany can reset now in defence. Well, England now know that they're really in a game as Eva Baker comes forward. And the strike and the double chance in the end off the line. It was Adam Eloui, and then the next stop there from Farvik. As England looking to get a goal back almost immediately. Well, finally a sight of goal for the big number 9 for England. Germany equal to it, though. And there's Leah on for Brown on the left-hand side. Faced up by Gonzalez. Little ball inside. And that looks like it's just come off the shins there of Harbert for the goal kick for Germany. Here we see the double chance initially for Adam Eloui. The next one, she didn't really get hold of it. Knocked off the line anyway. And then the follow-up shot coming in, and that's a decent stop there from Varvik. But it was breaking forward. England perhaps will try and build up the pressure before half-time. Just under 20 minutes to go in this first period. Lauren Smith will be really disappointed to see a team 2-0 down here, even though it's only a friendly. And against high-quality opposition in Germany. Would have been, you would think, one of the best picks for teams to prepare for the Under-19 Women's Championship. Coming up in a few weeks. France as well also managing to arrange a friendly. That's on Tuesday. As that's good defending there from Val Rabenstein. As last that Just managing to get it back for Cox. Wellesley Smith. And the long ball towards the left now. Leah. And couldn't quite find the overlapping run from Ward. Throw in for Germany. Well, Germany have done really well to trouble the England defence almost every time they've come forward. And they've been much more comfortable at the back than the English side. There's more good organisation there with Schneider. Got it back for the keeper, Farwick. Well, Kruger and Zimmermann with the goals so far for 2-0 to Germany. First one, some doubt over that as to whether it should go down as an own goal for Katie Cox, the England goalkeeper. But certainly no doubts whatsoever about Zimmermann's fine strike into the corner. Look at there, just trying to stretch out a leg to try and make an interception. Just away from her in the end, and then the crossfield ball from England out towards Ava Baker. Not finding its intended target. Just over half an hour gone as we see a foul throw there. Something you don't see very often from Nadine Bitzer. Perhaps a chance for a strike here from England as Brown puts it into the channel instead. And well dealt with by the German defence. There's the restart here from Hokamp. Just tapped for Thea Farwick. Adam Malui. Back out towards the left for England. Not a lot of space out there though for the visitors, and in the end Gonzalez going down and winning the free kick. There's Leah there, not retreating quickly enough. Just delaying the restart. No need for a yellow card or anything here in this friendly. There's another misplaced pass from England there. Really finding it difficult to pick each other out at the moment. That time it was Harbert looking for Lass. Looks as though a cooling break just in order here. Germans particularly just taking the opportunity to get some fluid on board. It is a fairly warm day here in Frankfurt. Up at the DFB campus. Rückert, I don't think that's really what she intended by going all the way back to Favik, but in the end, it worked out fine. Holkamp, though, just giving the ball away to Leah. Oh, Harbert and Potter. Mary Ward. As Brown there just upended. And that will be a free kick in a dangerous position out on the left wing for England. About 10 minutes to go before half-time. Germany defending this 2-0 lead. Well, Leah and Brown standing over it. Looks as though Leah would be the favourite. She whips in a high one. It's over everyone, though. Just dug underneath it there. Vivienne Leah. No danger at all to the German defence. Val Rabenstein just tapping the ball here for Favik. And a decent ball out there for Rosa Rückert, and winning the free kick there from Wesley Smith. Two tall players clashing there in midfield. The ball had just gone out of play on the halfway line there for England. Quick throw. There's a little stop-start at the moment. A couple of niggly free kicks coming in. But that will suit Germany more, you would think. England want the game to flow so they can try and get back into this encounter. This under-19 women's international friendly. Great game management at the moment from Germany. Getting that 2-0 lead. Now just sitting back and frustrating their opponents. They know they've got that cushion. There's not too much of a threat being shown at the moment from England. Just that flurry of chances with Adam Eloui having two of them, and then a follow-up shot being saved comfortably in the end by Favik. That long ball out of play in the end, just charged down by the England attack, trying to keep Germany pinned in back there. Well, which way has the decision gone? It's gone the way of England this time. quick tapped one for Harbert. Germany again. Good work back there to win it back. It was Boboy. As we really haven't seen enough here from England to suggest that they deserve to be on level terms. Germany thoroughly deserving their 2-0 lead here. Doing great work at both ends of the park. And that was a fine strike to make it 2-0 from Tessa Zimmermann. Real whip on the strike right into the corner away from the stretching dive of Katie Cox, whose error seems to have been bundled over the line in the end by Melina Kruger for the opener. Still some question marks as to whether it should go down as an own goal. So we've got about 5 minutes remaining in this first half. As Potter comes forward and given away. Holkamp trying to charge into midfield. England though coming back the other way and winning the free kick as well. Last back to Wellesley Smith. That's Potter again towards the left. And the deep ball coming in, and that's really well claimed there by Teofavik. Exactly what Germany needed. England did have a number of players in there.
Das Auto mit dem Kennzeichen GGC 313E. Bei dem Auto befinden sich Hunde im Fahrzeug, die können gerne mit aufs Gelände.
Teofavik performing really well when called upon in this first half. She's not been that busy, but what she's needed to do, she's done. Very unflustered. Or can England get a goal back before half-time? They'll be hoping to try and halve the deficit at least going into the break. Germany looking good for this one at the moment as Boboy just sets off on a little dribble. Just dispossessed as she got into the attacking half. Now maybe Leah trying to pick out the pass there for Lars. Leah back in possession. As they haven't really managed to find Adem Eloui too often in the 18-yard box, England. Just that once where she had a double opportunity. As England looking to finish the half strongly. As the challenge came in there, Boboy just pulling out of it. There's a crossfield ball here from England towards Leah, who looks as though she's just switched wings for a while. Try a luck on this near side. That's excellent defending there from Gonzalez. Ball has been given away again though toward low ball in, and there is a goal back for England, and it is Demi Louis, who's managed to finish it off in the end at the near post. A lovely ball in from Ward. And finished clinically by the number 9, Princess Adema Louis.
Tor für England. In der 44. Minute trifft die Spielerin mit der Nummer 9, Princess Adema Louis.
So 44th minute, and it is a lovely finish as well. High into the net. No chance for Farwick that time.
New score 2-1 for Team Germany.
Germany just opened up for the first time, really. And right at the end of the first half. And Germany will want to keep their noses in front going in at the break by 2-1. They won't want anything silly to happen here with time running out. Boy. And again here on the right-hand side, a little bit of space for her. She just looked to chip the ball across. And in the end, it looks as though Kruger just couldn't quite get the touch on it to keep it in. We're into time added on. We did have that stoppage at the beginning of the match for Vivienne Leah's treatment after she suffered a head injury, but okay to continue. As that's launched clear by Hokamp. Lass just trying to feed that forward. Decent looking effort in the end, but that's very good defending from Val Rabenstein and winning the goal kick as well. Well, Farwick here will be frustrated that she has conceded a goal. And it was a clever finish from Adema Louis. Lovely ball across to her from Marie Ward. But it looks as though it's going to be Germany going in at the break. 2-1 to the good in this under-19 women's international friendly. For England, as well as Maddie Earle. As away we go then. England in the grey jerseys. Kicking from right to left in this second half. We can see Izzy Hobson as well is on for England. So, as always in these friendlies, a number of changes. Well, let's see if Germany can defend this goal lead that they've got. I mean, they thoroughly deserve to be ahead. There's a looped ball in here for the Germans, and the first claim of the second half there for Farwick. Baum just getting it back there to the defence, and Hokamp. Val Rabenstein up the field. And a decent looking ball out towards the right here for Lisa Baum. Right in the corner. And getting the left-footed cross in towards the far post. And there were two players arriving there for the Germans. In the end, it goes out of play. And a goal kick for England. In there challenging was Boboy. Well, a restart here
Gleich in
for
England gab es folgende Halbzeit.
England.
Es geht vom Spiel die Nummer 5, Lucy Newell, ab Leila Harvard, Nummer 9, Princess Ademi Louis, Nummer 10, Lona Brown und die 11, Vivian Leah.
It looks as though it's all change in the attacking areas for England with Adam Aloui, Brown and Leah all going off.
Neu im Spiel die Nummer 12, Erica Parkinson, Maddie Earl mit der 15, die Nummer 17, Lauren Thompson, die Nummer 18, Jessie Gale und die Nummer 23, Issy Hobson. Entering the game, Erica Parkinson, number 12.
Coming up to 3 minutes in to the second half, and England looking to try and get a foothold in the match early doors in this second 45 minutes.
Vom Spielfeld gingen die Nummer 7, Melina Krüger und die Nummer 19, Rosa Rückert. Leaving the pitch for Germany, Melina Krüger, number 7, and Rosa Rückert, number 19. Neu im Spiel die Nummer 20, Marina Scholz.
So it's Melina Krüger and Rosa Rückert who have been substituted for this second half, with Scholz and Schetter coming on for them. Oh, there's a deep ball here across, and another easy take there for Favik. You can also see that Marisa Arici is on. There's Gonzalez there, just coolly back to her own defence again. Oh, Nelly Lass with the throw-in right on the halfway line for England. As we can see, Urbanski giving out directions on the sidelines. And there's Hobson. It's a nice ball towards Ward, who got the assist for the goal in the first half for Adam Aloui for the away side. And there's another whipped ball in, and then in the end the finish over the top there from Erica Parkinson. England just starting to get some joy here, looking for the equaliser from 2-0 down. And here come the Germans down that left wing. Plenty of pace going forward there from Scholz. Off the ball. Couldn't be picked out in the end by Bitzer. As we see this opening chance in the second half coming for England. Parkinson over. At least here, Germany, 5 minutes into the second period, have got themselves a free kick in a central area. Gonzalez standing over it. It's a short one for Hulkamp. Just clipped in. And a lovely little move here, one off the training ground. And in the end, though, it's well over. Leonie Schitter, it was, who couldn't keep that effort down from a tight angle. And it was lovely play in the build-up. Lovely one-touch football as they got into the box. Wonderful conditions here in Frankfurt at the DFB campus for this Women's Under-19 International Friendly. You can see plenty of fans gathered around the pitch as well to catch this one. As Wellesley Smith just under a little bit of pressure there. And throw in no for England out on the right for Lass. Now Parkinson just turning between two German players. And spreading the ball here for Ward to go on the attack. It's Thompson towards the channel. And gets it back again. Now Maddie Earl. Twisting and turning. And finding the short ball there for Baker. The ball back across. And in the end, it's the corner for England. I think it's the first of the match for Germany's opponents. Well, certainly England providing a bit more of a test for the Germans now in this second half. A real lift for them to get that goal back before half-time through Adam Alui. As that's hammered out of play by Val Rabenstein. And Hobson. And flowing forward here, England. More defending for Germany to do. Just the touch there and the shot, and it's turned away by Favik. Now here come Germany on the counter-attack. As Baum was leading the charge. In the end, out of play for the throw-in for England. And another chance goes begging for today's visitors. I think it was Baker who got the final effort away. And again, Tia Favik had to be sharp. As the ball just kept in there by Lauren Thompson. In the end, she overran it. Well, 10 minutes into the second half. It's still Germany 2, England 1 as it was at half-time, but England really pouring forward now to try and get the equaliser. And the appeals go up there from both sides looking for the throw-in. In the end, it is Germany's. Val Rabenstein. And he's given away in the centre of the park, and there's a foot race here. As Val Rabenstein manages to get the ball away from on the ground. The goalkeeper Favik as well coming a long way to get something on that. And it could even set off the counter-attack here for Germany. Just couldn't quite get the reverse ball back in. As that's well in there by Shetter. Just sneaking in as Wellesley Smith was just caught in possession. It looks as though we're going to have another couple of substitutions here for Germany. As Hulkamp going off, as well as Bitzer. Julia Schifart coming on. confirm the other change. And as it looks as though it's Svenja Föhringer.
Es betritt das Feld die Spielerin mit der 24, Svenja Föhringer, und mit der 13, BeReal.
So sorry, just a couple of technical difficulties there as we come up towards an hour played here between Germany under-19 women and England in this friendly. Still 2-1 to Germany. England, though, starting the second half brightly. Well, it's Germany here who are racing forward, looking to increase their lead, get the cushion back again. They were leading by 2-0, remember, at one stage in the first half. With half an hour to go, just a little bit of pressure on them now after Adem Iloui's goal towards the end of the first period gave England hope, and they've taken the momentum on into the second half as well. A number of changes being made over both sides, so that will have an effect as well. England here deep into their preparations for the Euros in a couple of weeks. Germany not qualifying for the finals in Poland, but really putting up a good showing here. Determined to get one over their old rivals. A long ball up the park from England. More and more urgency here, as that's a decent attempt there towards the near post area. Well held though by Tiafovic. It was Beaker again causing problems down that right hand side. There's a nice ball forward there by Potter. Picked up with ease though by Bednorts. On a sub. Rabenstein, nice and cool there. The player goes down here, and that's a free kick the way of Germany. That's a crashing fall for Boboy. It looks as though Wellesley Smith has also picked up a head knock there. Coming in for the challenge. Marina Schultz here standing over the resulting free kick. As it looks as though there's going to be a change in goal for the England team. As Katie Cox goes off and Kaya Jota comes on. Just under half an hour to go, and some minutes in net then for Jota. That's Föhringer. Plays the ball across for Val Rabenstein, who always just seems to have that extra second or two to other players. In fact, England making three changes with Dent and Maltby coming on as well. And let's see Potter, one player coming off. As there's a low ball in here for England, and the chance just getting away there. It was Thompson who was in there and threatening, just couldn't quite bring the ball under control. But the reaction there from Thea Farix was superb. To make the ball hers, she saw the opportunity, pounced upon it. Wellesley Smith with the volley forward. And the ball there from Dent. As this is a fine run coming forward from Schetter. Schneider. And Gonzalez all the way back though for Föhringer. Oh, a good spell of possession this for the Germans. And quite happy to go back to Farvik in goal. Although she is a long way out of a box at the moment. Comfortable back there to squeeze up the pitch. Well, the pressing there coming from the English player Maddie Earle. Well, Germany will want to test the new keeper in net, Jota, that's for sure, as quickly as possible. Maybe able to get the ball into the box here. But the foul coming in from Gonzalez. Just a little bit over the top there on Thompson. As we're going to see even more changes here, with Melina Röder and Julia Schifat coming on. And Tessa Zimmermann, one player coming off. Goal scorer in the first half. Superb strike into the bottom corner from outside the box.
Wechsel bei Team Deutschland. Aus dem Spiel gehen die Nummer 6 Tessa Zimmermann und die Nummer 11 Lisa Baum.
Lisa Baum also being withdrawn.
Lisa Baum.
There's a quick turn in the centre there. Parkinson looking to cause problems again. And, well, in the end, though, she gets the yellow card. Just losing possession, I think. Just trying to get in there with Melina Ruda, who just came on, of course, and straight into the action. And, in fact, another yellow being shown for Ava Baker, by the looks of it, for something she must have said. Just a little bit of dissent there. Perhaps England starting to show their frustration. They're losing here, even though this is a friendly. No such thing between Germany and England and any age group. Now Maltby with the throw for England. Oh, almost turned into a dangerous one there for Germany. Not entirely sure what she had planned there. And the throw here for Gonzalez. Good distance on it up towards the penalty area. Stepping in there was Schultz trying to just bustle away in. That's good work from Schifat. The ball across. And the layoff. Schneider. Gonzalez back in again towards that far post. First time ball away. There's Germany just starting to get on top again now after these raft of changes for both sides. Can both work for you and against you. Well, Wellesley Smith it is. Just getting into midfield. Short ball for Maltby. And seen off there the combination of Schifat and Gonzalez. That's good hold-up play there by Boboy. Just trying to pop it off, though, for Ruda. I think she was caught on her heels slightly there. Oh, we've got 20 minutes to go here. Can Germany defend this narrow lead against England? England having the deficit towards the end of the first half. And that's a fine run coming forward once more by Schetter. Has the next chance to get the ball into the box, but it's blocked and away by England. Gonzalez, they're just up against Gale. Winning the throw at least.
Wir bedanken uns bei 137 Zuschauern. Vielen Dank für Ihr Kommen.
So 137 fans here at the DFB campus to watch this one in Frankfurt.
137 spectators.
Good turnout here. It's free entry. An awkward time really though, Friday lunchtime. Hobson for England. There's constant communication from the sidelines from both backroom staffs here. It's Dent gets the ball forward out towards the right, but that will just go out of play. Some of the passing since all those subs have been made hasn't been the snappiest. Thompson with the layoff now. Maltby going all the way back here for Hobson. Can England get the ball in here? The run into the box, and it's plucked out of the air there by Favik, who's been absolutely superb in goal for Germany. And we saw the starting goalkeeper for England making a mistake, Katie Cox, in the first half. It was punished by Germany. So far, you can't say that Tia Favik has made any errors whatsoever. There was nothing she could do about the goal she conceded. It was a superb finish from Adem Eloui. Katie Cox, though, not covering herself in glory for the opening goal this afternoon. And safe again there, the goalkeeper. Leaping the clearance away. As Boboy just manages to get something on the ball to force it upfield. It will come straight back at Germany though. Lily Dent. Hobson. Just under a little bit of pressure there from Schultz. As Boboy is still on there to number 9. Into the final third for England, and the next cross coming in. And the next good take from Favik. 15 minutes to go in this international friendly under-19s. As Germany women is beating England at the moment by 2-1. It's been a fine performance from the hosts against one of the favourites for the Euros. And they've won themselves a corner here. Well, England will view this as an excellent test coming into the championships. Next up for Germany, another friendly against France, and I'm sure that their opponents there will also see it that way. Well, Gonzalez going across to take this corner. I think there's a change being made for England, by the looks of it.
Wechsel bei Team England. Aus dem Spiel geht die Nummer 7 Ava Baker, neu im Spiel Nummer 19 Olivia Johnson.
So Olivia Johnson on for Ava Baker. As the corner comes in for Germany. Not hanging around here, the hosts. That's the diagonal ball there, and it was a decent attempt as well there from Ruda to try and pick out the run on the left-hand side. In the end, the England defence just getting there. That's a lovely ball for Schneider. And she was always looking forward there, Mai Schneider. Perhaps complaining no one was making a run ahead of her. Furinger. good work from Schifat here. There's another fine ball out of defence by Val Rabenstein. Low cut back towards the penalty spots here. This is Schneider, and it's a brilliant little finish. Just shifting it onto her left foot there and driving it right into the corner. 78th minute, and that's 3-1 Germany. Well, they've got their cushion again. They've just been that little bit sharper in front of goal than England this afternoon. And they deserve their 2-goal lead.
Tor für Deutschland.
Well, it's Gonzalez with the original ball in. The England defence not really dealing with it. You can see Hobson is struggling. She tried to slide out. My Schneider, though, pouncing upon it. And a lovely, lovely finish. Well, that's a confidence boost for Germany. Michael Urbanski's side, as I said, also facing France on Tuesday in a friendly. They'll be wondering, though, what might have been had they qualified for the Euros at this level, the under-19s. With this showing, they may well have gone deep into the competition, as England are one of the favourites. Lauren Smith saying the sky's the limit for her team, and they came into this after a fantastic qualifying campaign, winning 5, losing only once, conceding only 3 goals and scoring 24. But it is a tricky group for them with Portugal, Spain and Netherlands. They face the latter in their first match on the 15th of June. I have to say they'll have to improve from this showing. Well, I want to go at least one better than the last time out, where they reached the semi-finals, defeated by the winners Spain. We'll think at least a place in the finals possible. Well, Ward here stands over the free kick. Just outside the final third, in it comes. Well away. Now that's a good ball out towards the left there for Gale. And will something break here for England? No. More sharp defending from Germany. Well, even more substitutions coming now for Germany. Marisa Arici coming on, as well as Maria Penner and Julie Terlinden. Well, it's going to be Boboy who's going off, one of the players going off. Really good showing up front. And also Luzi Zeringer coming on as well. Well, good run out for almost everyone now in the squad for Germany. So Val Rabenstein, Schneider, Boboy and Gonzalez going off.
Substitution for Team Germany, Entering the pitch, number 2, Maria
So
Penner.
Tehavavik, then the
Number 14,
only player still on who was in the original opening 11 for Germany.
Leaving the game, number 5,
And one of the best performers as well out there, making sure that England couldn't grab an equaliser despite their bright start to the second half. And it looks as though Germany are going to get the win here. A superb finish from Mai Schneider for 3-1. Might just wrap it up. 7 minutes still to go, though. Well, other than the opening goal here for Germany, which was a scrappy one, I think has been given away of Rosa Rückert in the end. Not an own goal for Katie Cox. The finishes for the other 3 goals, all excellent. For me, the pick of the goals, Tessa Zimmermann, bending home from all of 25 yards right into the corner. Having driven through midfield. As Schultz out to Schifat. And the return ball towards Schultz there. It's not quite been cut out by Izzy Hobson. And it's a corner for Germany. Well, to me, Germany just looked that little bit fresher than their opponents. Perhaps the preparations for England and looking to be as sharp as possible in 2 weeks rather than at this given moment in time. As Gale came away with the ball there, trying to feed it up for Olivia Johnson. Maltby. A deep ball in for England and towering clearance there from Germany. Ball back towards the centre for England. Good turn from Parkinson and just lining up the shots in the end. No real venom on it though. And with about 4.5 minutes to go. Another pretty easy one for Tehavavik. She'll be a little bit disappointed not to get the clean sheet today against England, having been beaten by Princess Ademiloui in the first half. And nothing she could do about that, and other than that goal being conceded, she's been nigh on perfect really in net. And a driven ball forward there from Dent, and a lovely one as well. Thompson picks up the possession. Just drifting into the box and going down. It looks as though it's a penalty that's been awarded. A chance here for England to get a goal back. Thompson going down. A very, very good run indeed. Oh, no hesitation at all from the referee. Let's have a look at this one. And you can see the defender there, Bednort's just getting in a bit of a tangle in the end. A little bit scrappy. And with 3 minutes to play here, it's a chance for England to make it 3-2. It's Rachel Maltby up against Tehavavik. Well, are we going to have a grandstand finish here? It's just drilled into the bottom corner, sending the keeper the wrong way there. As Maltby gets the goal back.
In der 87. Minute trifft die Spielerin mit der Nummer 16, Rachel Maltby. Neuer Spielstand, also 3:12 für Team.
Well, Germany then, perhaps that will get the nerves jangling with just over 2 minutes remaining. Really good take into the side netting there from the penalty spot from Maltby. And as we've got a 5-goal thriller here, we might get another goal now as Germany go forward and look to seal it. As the ball somehow ending up in the arms there of Kaya Jolte in the end. The ball spinning around all over the place as the ball came in from the right-hand side. Not the greatest defending in the world from England, but doing just enough in the end to keep Germany out. As Thompson here putting the pressure on Penner. As the ball comes in and it's nodded down, and a chance here from the edge of the box perhaps for England. In the end they couldn't get any shot away at all. It was Johnson who was trying to find just a yard of space. Well, England throwing everyone forward now, looking to make it 3-3 in this friendly. Would be barely deserved, I'd have to say. And then never say die attitude. They'll be saying that it bodes well for the championships in Poland, as it's a late corner conceded. Furinger launching it out anywhere will do. For now, for Germany, they can just get everyone back there to defend this corner, which will be from Ward, I believe. Finds an outswinger and a high one as well. The heads go up and it's cleared by Germany. Well, there will be 3 minutes of time added on, so still time for England to get that equaliser in this Women's Under-19 international friendly. Really enjoyable game of football. Certainly I think that Germany deserve the win today. Maybe their need not as great as England's, having not qualified for the Euros. However, really showing what they can do under Michal Urbanski, despite the disappointment of not qualifying. This will give them real confidence as well coming into the next match. Another friendly on Tuesday against France. Similar situation with France also qualifying and looking for dangerous opposition to prepare them for the championships. Germany certainly the pick of the bunch, you would say, from the teams that haven't qualified. There's another late attack here from England, a deep one towards Thompson. Just drifting out of play though. As the Germans in no real hurry to get restarted here. Just over a minute of stoppage time to go. I'm sure even though it is a friendly, they'll be celebrating this one at the end. As we can see there, they're all just landing on the roof of the net. No trouble at all for Favik. That's a thumping header clear, you could hear it. Just looking for the run on the right-hand side of Schifat. Couldn't get there in time. There's time running out here for England to grab a share of the spoils in this friendly. The ball launched downfield and the Germans repelling everything at the moment. There might be one last effort here to come in from England. There's Thompson. And not too much movement in front of her at the moment. She gets it out towards the left for Maltby. Made for an exciting finish to this match with that penalty. Coolly converted. As there is the full-time whistle, so indeed Germany do manage to beat their old rivals England by 3-2 in this under-19 women's international friendly. A big event here at the DFB campus in Frankfurt, and Germany deserving to win the match this afternoon against England, who have qualified for the Euros. Very exciting as Germany win by the odd goal in 5, with Rückert, Zimmermann and Schneider all on the score sheet. Schneider getting the eventual winner. A lovely finish it was as well, crisply into the corner in this second half. Adem Eloui scoring in the first half for England before a late penalty from Rachel Maltby made for a tense finish, but Germany holding them off and winning 3-2 in the end. Well, thanks very much for joining us for that Under-19s Women's International Friendly today. Of course, you can join us on Tuesday for the next one against France. Enjoy your weekend. Until then, it's goodbye from me.